Hey students, how are you all? Yes, hope you are all fine in your home. In the previous class, we have discussed about the word Hindustan. Okay, how it changed, how the meaning of Hindustan word is changed from one period to another period. I am going to continue this lesson. Okay, so yes, new and old terminologies. Nowadays we are calling other country people as, how we are calling? Yes, he is a foreigner. Okay, those are foreigner. Okay, so this word, what do you mean by foreigner? Yes, foreigner means who came from or who are the citizen of other country. He is called as foreigner nowadays. But in the medieval period, okay, in the medieval period, they were using this word to who the person who came from other village. Yes, listen here students, in the medieval period, I am saying about medieval period. Okay, in the medieval period, a person who came from other village, otherwise a person who is not part of that particular village, that person who came from other village is called as foreigner in the medieval period. So here in the medieval period, in the English we can call as foreigner, but in Hindi, do you know what is in Hindi? They were calling in Hindi, yes, Paradesi. In Hindi, they were calling as, it is Hindi word. Okay, Hindi word it is. Okay, Paradesi. Paradesi means, yes, who is from other country or who is from other places, other village. He was called as, yes, Paradesi. ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಏನು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅವ್ನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ಅವಾಗ ಪರದೇಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಅಂತೀರಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತೀರಿ? ಅಥವಾ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಪರದೇಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಒಂದು ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್, ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಪರದೇಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ like this they were using Paradesi. Next, in the Persian language they were calling as Ajnabi. Yes, in Persian language, for foreigners means who came from other village in the medieval period. Okay, in the medieval period, who came from other village, they were calling as Ajnabi in the Persian language, in the Hindi word Pardesi. Okay, so this is about another one example for, yes, word meanings of new and old terminologies. Now it is another topic. So listeners, who are historians? Who study about history. Okay, they are called historians. They will collect so many documents, so many information about ancient people and medieval people. Okay, so then they will write about that. In the previous class, we have discussed about in the class 6th, we have discussed about Gupta dynasty and other dynasties, but they were, yes, in the before of 7th or 6th centuries, 8th centuries. But in this year you are going to study about, already know that, from year 700 to, yes, 1750 AD. So here so many changes occurred, and here you can see that the uses of paper. Nowadays you are using paper to write, read, okay, and for other purposes. So this type of papers they have produced, and in the large number in the medieval period, okay. But in the ancient times they were writing on the other leaves, okay, in the other objects, means leaves, okay. Already I have studied about manuscripts and inscriptions, but in the medieval period they have started to use more papers, okay. That for that purpose, what they have done in the medieval period, the historians they have started to collect ancient history information, okay, ancient history books, documents, means where they have written in the, yes, I already said, no, in the leaves or the bark of tree. So that they have collected and they have started to write on the paper. So next, these papers they have started to write on the paper, and they have produced books, and they have kept in the archives. Already you know that, listen students, the books are nowadays we are keeping in libraries, okay, and some documents, important documents, we will keep, okay, in the archives. Archives means nothing but the storage, a place where we store, where we keep the important documents. That is called as, yes, archive. For example, what type of papers or documents they were, yes, collecting and keeping in the libraries or in the archives. For example, the manuscripts of important wealthy people, okay, means Srimantrudu, and rulers, important rulers, okay, and the temples, okay. So these type of manuscripts they have kept in the archives. Then about now chronicler. Okay, who is chronicler? Chronicler means nothing but a person who write the history in the period wise, okay, period wise, step by step, year wise year, okay. So that person is called as chronicler. And for example, here we can see Ziauddin. Yes, Ziauddin Barani. He was a chronicler. He wrote his first chronicle in the year of, okay, first chronicle. In the year of 1356. Okay. So then again he made some changes in the second version, and second time also he has written that, okay, second version he has written after 2 years, means in the 1358. This is about a chronicler. And listen students, nowadays already we have got this information, okay, already we have got this first chronicle of the Ziauddin, most near the 19th century. But nowadays also the historians they are finding about second version of chronicle of Ziauddin. So dear students, up to here we have studied about new and old terminology and the historians and their sources. So in the next class I will continue this lesson. Until that, take care, bye bye.